one of the last streams when I was doing with Chris.
Hmm.
With my speech impediment, I have a lot of trouble saying the word sufficious. It is sufficious, right? That's the word?
I have no idea.
You don't know the word sufficious?
I see a fish.
I keep having to move my cute-ass cat.
My cats keep following me around here.
Well, he's very comfortably sleeping at my side. And because of that, if I need to move, he's in the way. Alright, this is...
He's a very happy Mr. Krabs.
Well, the reason he's happy is because over here is Chris's hotel, which he made out of glass. So because of that, Mr. Krabs is watching people bang. Had I given him a whole body, you would see an erect Mr. Krabs. And no, weird people who watch my videos, I don't want to see an erect Mr. Krabs. Do not tag me in that fan art on Instagram. Stop it. Did I tell you about that?
Exploder underwater.
I made a comment in my review, in my interview. I don't even think I said anything, even the slightest bit suggestive. I think I was just talking about animals. And then someone commented, "Does this mean Neil's a furry?"
Do what?
I was just talking about... I think I was just talking about my cat. I may have made a joke where I was like, I'll marry the cat or something like that because I'm lonely. Skyler. It's just a world to be creative and to build whatever the crap we want. Ergo the Mr. Krabs. So hopefully by the time it's done, it'll be full of just random builds. And my own personal thing is I've decided that if people in the chat tell me to build things, I am going to try my best to build the majority of people's requests.
I hear coughing.
Yeah, that's my grandma in the background.
Pokemon.
That's my grandma. She's dying slowly. She's not dying. I would be sad.
I got space jerky. So I'm happy, Skyler.
Bro, lucky. For those of you who don't know, space jerky is Airheads Extremes.
Yes. It's a reference to one of our
DandDs. DandD
My character was
Beyond.
obsessed with space jerky, which is rainbow
Airheads.
airheads, basically. But it's called space jerky.
We talked about you a bit in the last episode.
Chris seemed pretty upset that he wasn't able to stay on.
Yeah, we were having good conversations. Like, usually when me and Chris play, we're tired.
I wanted to play with Chris.
That sucks, dude, because now I had to play with you, Neil.
Yeah.
Kill yourself, Neil. Kill yourself. Kill yourself, Neil. Kill yourself. Oh, sorry, Skyler. I thought that was you saying that. Must be the voice in my head.
What's this purple thing?
That's gonna be my house. I built it in a flower biome. I decided that... Essentially, I said in the chat, I'm not gonna build... My goal is to not build too similarly to how I built before. So this time, instead of doing my favorite color green, I'm doing my second favorite color purple.
Purple.
Yep.
If you hear scraping, it's my cat.
I mean, if it means anything, Mortis always goes for my mic too.
She's like up in my face.
Come on, dude.
Ow. Don't bite me.
If you hear scraping, it's my cat. Ow! Don't bite me. If you hear yells of terror, that's also my cat. But the whole thing is, Skyler, you are free to build whatever you wish.
I like this little hole right here.
What hole? Oh yeah, that's my hole. Do you like my hole?
I'm in your hole.
Got my hole. This is my hole. Go find your own hole. Don't make grunts while in my hole. What's wrong with you? That's not what you do when you're in another man's hole. Or it's all you do, baby.
I'm trying to decide what I want to build. Well, this is kind of cool looking.
What? Look.
I think people just wanted mountain goats.
Yeah, I really hate to say it, but I really think the big, like, winner for them had to be goats. Like...
Because deep snow will not be fun.
I feel like that's just gonna be a chore.
Boats chests would have been the most useful thing out of that.
Yeah, boat chests.
What if you want to move your base and you don't want to like carry it around the chest?
I'm just annoyed because I was so interested, because Minecraft is all weird with blocks and stuff, so I was so interested to see how they were going to do moving tumbleweeds. And now I just don't get to know.
It just flows across the ground.
Yeah, but it's a block, so are they gonna make them, like, rotate and shit? Like, it's all blocky. It would look weird. And I was so excited to see how weird.
I was feeling to be similar to what the, shulkers shoot.
The shulker boxes? Well, yeah, but those move a little awkwardly, too, and they only ever move when you press them. Also, I think buzzards as an enemy would have been cool.
Like the shulker shot, like whenever they shoot at you.
Oh, yeah, it could have been like that, you're right.
Or, end crystals.
I mean, that was sort of my assumption, too, but to see the end crystals, like, rolling on the ground, like, that would look weird.
I don't know.
So have you stayed close by us?
Yeah, I can see the crabs.
I can see the crabs. I see you. You can literally build whatever you want, but that much freedom. Oh, also, this is the first time I've ever used it. This is the large biome setting, meaning all of the biomes are huge.
I've noticed.
Yeah, there's a lot of forest. I like how big the flower biome is, though. I think that's really pretty.
That's really pretty.
But here's what I don't get. People could have had frogs, a cool chest, a brand new type of tree with a confirmed it was going to be a really weird wood style. People could have had buzzards with a new type of cactus and tumbleweeds. And they chose dumb snow, mountains to look different, but only if it spawned in a new world. And frickin' goats. Like, I don't see the appeal. There were two I liked, one I didn't, and the one I didn't won. Why? Also, we don't have host privileges, so if you would, please place a bed.
Teleportation.
Teleportation. You know teleportation. You don't know about the teleportation.
Teleportation.
Teleportation. Show me your genitals. Portation. Teleportation.
Oh, that's lame.
That was lame.
You can't place beds on sea lanterns.
Lame-o, you chose a block you can't put beds on. Big ol' lame-o. You're lame. Lame-o. Oh, also, Chris, so here's how the thing works. Chris just offhandedly, because I was building with purple, said, you should build, like, Grimace on the top of your house. And now I have to do that, because that's how this world works. If people tell me to do things, I actively have to try to do them.
Nice.
I mean, it's not gonna work every time, but I will try to do it most of the time.
For how different the natural texture pack looks.
I mean, it's because we're always playing in different texture packs. Like, here's the thing. I went into the normal texture pack. It's just, it does not look good to my eyes anymore. So much so that I had to pick the natural texture pack. Like, my eyes are just not used to the normal texture pack anymore. What do I do with the rest of it?
What?
Melon.
Melon.
Melon. A stove is a stove, no matter where you go. A patty is a patty, that's what I'm saying. A grill is a grill, this is surely so. And fries should be fried either way. But this grill is not a home. This is not the stove I know. This grill is on fire. That's like a parody song where, because you work at McDonald's, it's like...
Have you ever heard of Max Sabbath?
This grill is on fire. Somebody call 911. Max Sabbath?
Max Sabbath.
I hope that's not real. Like, I like Ailstorm, but I hope that... Fuck.
Max Sabbath is a Black Sabbath tribute band, and they parodize all of the Black Sabbath songs
with McDonald's.
With food, fast food stuff. It's pretty funny, to be honest. It's a little cringy, but it's pretty funny. Whoa, hang on.
Give all your beer and your rum to me. We are here. Drink your rum at the point of a gun. Your alcohol to us will fall, 'cause we are here to drink your beer. Beer.
Drink your beer.
Well, the whole song is like, piracy's a crime and crime don't pay. We go home poor at the end of the day. But I'd rather live my life in rags than than chained to a desk with a wife that's a hag. And then it keeps going. It goes like, men have needs and that need is booze. And heavy metal pirates, it's something like heavy metal pirates, we are we. So give all your beer and your rum to me. We are here to steal your beer. It's not steal, it's drink. We are here to drink your beer and steal your rum at the point of a gun. Your alcohol to us will fall. So we are here to steal your beer. I mean, drink. What if songs actually did that? Like they accidentally fucked up, but then right at the very end they save it. Like, oh, we're halfway there. Oh, oh, living on a mountain. I mean prayer. Take my hand and.
I mean, living on a mountain. That's totally different.
What? Whoa, we're in a fountain. Whoa, living in a mountain.
Take my hand, and we'll live in a fountain.
Take my hand, and we'll... What else runs from mountain? I don't think there is anything. Take my hand and we'll... Whoa. I mean, when you have nothing to say, you say biddy biddy bid. Like, I remember I was in this business meeting, and they were like, Neil, we're gonna invest $50,000 in your company if you can say one coherent sentence starting now. And I went biddy 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 biddy, and then they pulled out of the merger.
And then they were like, here's your $50,000, and you're like, hell yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah. And then I got strippers.
And then I got laid.
Not even kidding. Chris and I were talking about last year's Christmas party, and he was like, oh, well, you know, last year we ran into some problems, and I just instantly go, yeah, last year I, like, hired a stripper, and it didn't go well for anybody. I'm just very proud. You were the stripper, you silly poot.
Oh, that's why I
Whoa! I was the stripper.
All of those Oxycontin.
Whoa, 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 keep it clean, whoa. And on the very inside, we have...
And on this day...
And on this day, you ceased to be Renegade Sky Ninja, and became Renegade Fry Ninja.
I'm already one of those.
'Cause you're a fry cook. You get it? It's a pun, 'cause you cook on fryers.
Cook.
Cook. La cucaracha.
La cucaracha.
Skyler is a fry cook.
I am a fry cook. I cook all the time.
I cook fries, 'cause I'm a fry cook.
Cook. I'm a cookie fry cook.
So, what should I do with Mr. Krabs' other arms? Other arm.
Eat.
You know what? Let's give him a really I was gonna give him a really realistic human hand, but I don't want to build that.
We are here to drink your beer.
And take your rum at the gun of a point.
I don't think that's the words.
Yes, it is.
We are here to drink your beer.
And steal your gum at the point of a bum. Just point someone's asshole at him. Nobody move! Give me the beer! Don't make me use this.
Drink your beer.
Your alcohol to us will bag. Let's just make his other arm stupid.
Oh, yes.
It already is. Na, 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 na. What was the segue to that? It already is, stupid deal. Jesus, you're such an idiot. Dun 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 dun.
Neil, do you know what a carillon is?
What's a Carawan?
A carillon is a giant. It's basically, you know, like the bells on in like churches.
Yeah, like the Notre Dame bells.
Carillons are basically that, but giant. Because there's like a fuck ton of bells, and it's like a piano.
Yeah. Your point. Your reasoning for this sentence, please. Neil, you know about this random thing? No, I don't. Why do you bring it up?
There was a video that this guy, he like plays this for like his schooling or whatever, I think. I don't know, he's like one of the only people that like masters the carillon or whatever.
Biggest bells.
And, pretty much, and it's like a piano. So it's like a piano and like a giant church bell thing. But he played Harry. Since it's like a church bell thing, the whole town can hear it, pretty much.
Oh.
So he was just playing Harry Potter, and like literally a mile and a half down the road, you can just hear Harry Potter off in the distance.
Oh, that had to be dope for one Harry Potter fan out there, surely.
And then the guy who was interviewing him was like, I think Metallica fans would be mad if we didn't play For Whom the Bell Tolls.
I mean...
The other one they could have done was Hell's Bells by AC/DC.
And of course Silver Bells.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is played really well by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, you know, the whole
Even though the bells, the carillon bells are made out of bronze. They're not silver.
I don't care for semantics.
We are here to drink your beer.
And steal your tum at the point of a dumb... I'm losing my touch. Your alcohol to us will, Paul.
Yeah, will, Paul.
Go ahead, Paul.
You're damn right it will, Paul.
It will Paul all over this bitch.
Hi, I'm Paul.
What if, like, Paul is the guy who invented ejaculation? So every time you ejaculate, it's called Pauling. Oh, I'm gonna Paul. Oh, I'm gonna Paul. Oh, I'm gonna Paul all over you. I'm Pauling. I'm Pauling.
Okay. TMI.
Hey. Don't pretend you don't Paul.
Everybody Pauls at least once in their life.
We all Paul. I mean, well, let's not say that.
We all Paul down.
'Cause everybody pause.
Everybody pause.
Every person will Paul. There comes a time in every man's life where one
He has
day
paw.
he's just got a paw. Father, what if a boy doesn't paw? Well, son, I ain't met a man, nor child, who never pawed. Father, why do you know about child ejaculation so well? That's the reason you're visiting me in prison. Very, very British, son.
I once was a child, too.
Oh, that's a much more... I went the route of child molester, but you went the route of, no, everybody does this, and I did it too. So I went dark, you went real life. For you see, son, when I was a young schoolboy, I jerked my turk until it hurt.
When he was a young schoolboy.
When I was a young... Oh wait, I gotta do it in the voice I did. Not a Pumbaa voice. When I was a young schoolboy.
When he was a young boy.
When he was a young warthog. I don't think you should have left me alone. I've started doing dark things.
What have you done?
Well, I gave Mr. Krabs several hands. It started with one hand, but now he has several hands.
He is not going to be the next Peppa, so don't try to make him the next Peppa.
I mean, obviously I'm not going to replace Peppa. However, he now currently has several fork hands. All of them holding a different type of food. Yeah, I'm currently working on one now. What do I put on this? I want to put something on this that you don't usually eat with a fork. What's something you don't eat with a fork?
Soup.
I can't build soup.
Yeah, you can. You can dye water now.
You can only dye water when it's in the cauldrons.
Soup, 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 soup.
If I could dye water at all times, don't you think I would have? Okay. Let's look around. What's a food item I can give Mr. Krabs? What's a food item? Let's go with, like, strawberries and blueberries. That's weird, right? That's weird to see on a fork. I'd be weirded out if someone's eating a berry with forks. Like, why? Why you do this?
They're very clean. Hmm.
Do I hear a clock? What is that?
Me chewing my space jerky.
I thought that was a clock. You
Tick
sound like a
tock,
clock.
motherfucker.
You got a clock mouth. That's a Batman villain waiting to happen. Clock mouth.
Clock mouth. Right up there with
Condiment King.
Or Condiment King, yeah, that's a good one.
Although Batman just doesn't even fight him. He's like, Clock King is like, tick tock, time to die at bat o'clock. And the Batman's like, your name sounds like Cock King. And then Clock King just walks away sad.
Damn it, they said they wouldn't notice.
Batman, you always do this to me.
Damn it, Batman. Damn the Batman. Damn him.
He ends up being the one to kill Batman. Batman's last words were, you sound like Cock King. You sound like... Actually, there is a Batman villain called the Clock King. But, instead it's like, heh, you sound like Cockmouth. And then that guy just... Batman won, and that guy can't do anything about it, because Batman's dead now. So he has to resurrect Batman and kill him again. This time the right way.
Insult. I don't like it.
And wins, and he's like, that was my master plan. I knew if I called you Cockmouth.
You would revive me.
You would revive me. It was the easiest way to guarantee survival.
Why am I like Snake and Batman at the same time?
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Cortana. What's another fruit?
Snake, is that a box?
No.
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 It is the box.
It's a bank. It's a bank. I have a bank in this box.
It's a weird place for a bank, Batman.
I'm Snake. Master Bruce, are you pretending to be Solid Snake again? Alfred. No. Shut the fuck up.
No one asked you.
You're not my dad.
He's like, damn it, that's the third time he's brought it up this week.
Like, Batman's fighting a zombie, so I can only assume it's Batman in The Walking Dead. But I know nothing about it. I was asking you. I was gonna be like, oh, you do? Great. What the fuck is it?
Well, I don't know.
Well, Mortis moved closer onto my leg, so we can only assume that it's a good thing. Because it brought Mortis closer. Yeah. Alright, let's build one more thing for a Mr. Crab's Claw.
Bum, 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 bum.
Let's build... let's build... Oh, I got it. I got a perfect thing. Yep, this is perfect. Here we go. This'll look great. This'll look fantastic.
Fan-flippin-tastic.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Fan-fucking-tastic, Lois. Fan-fucking-tastic. Go, 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 gadget. Oh, what the shit? What the fuck?
Did I just reference something that's dead?
No. No, it wasn't about that. I just discovered a weird glitch with the game. So I was like, what the fuck? Oh, that one works fine, but all the others are glitched. Of course, my luck. Oh, let's just grab some wood. Spruce. There we go.
Did you ever hear of Batman's cousin?
Bruce Wayne. I was about to make the same joke.
Batman's floral cousin.
So you know how there's a Spider-Ham universe? That's like Batman Spider-Ham. It's just a universe where everyone's plant life.
But Poison Ivy's the only human.
Poison Ivy is unchanged. Two-Face is now like 2 stems or something. I can't even think about what everybody would be. Okay, so Penguin would be Peony. Joker would be like, I don't know, a flower.
Flowey. It would just be Flowey.
No change. I just built Jesus.
Hey, shush.
Ooh, we got a comment. I can't read it yet. Because I'm building. But I'm sure it's not stupid. That sounded really facetious of me. Where I was like, I'm sure it's not stupid. You know what? I need to give this person proper props. I'm gonna read their comment right now. Reading their comment. Reading the comment. Let's see who it's from. It's Chris.
Christopher.
My internet is off. I still don't know what's wrong. Chris, look. You need to go in the other room and have a serious talk with your internet and ask why it's doing this to you. Because it doesn't want to hurt you any more than you want to be hurt by it.
Mine didn't want to work for a minute either.
Yeah, and then he had sex with it and now it works fine. You need to lay down the law. This is Jesus. I don't care who says it's not. This is Jesus.
I just take a gander over at your area and I'm like, oh, okay. So Mr. Krabs has head tree now.
Head tree? What?
Head tree.
I don't know what the fuck you're looking at. This is not a tree. I guess I'll look. Oh, you're building out of colors. Oh, I kind of see how you could think that's a tree from this view, but I promise you it's not a tree.
Okay, whatever.
You just get really offended, like... The whole thing with art is it's in the eye of the beholder. I mean, I'm just saying that even though you're the artist, it is completely possible that your definition is very much accurate, but mine is also accurate.
Art is subjective, and I would like you to back the fuck up.
Look, all I'm